Hello wrestling fans, I am Bobby Black from the Unsquared Circle, bringing you the true face of pro wrestling. Just trying something a little new here, and Grumpy Cheeto said that maybe we could do 2 videos a week, so he asked me maybe if I could do like a news thing throughout the week. Somebody, I think Kamal Rocky or somebody, if it's not you, I'm sorry, but somebody made that suggestion, so I figured I'll give it a shot. We've got all this news on WrestlingRevolution.com. They're a great resource if you want your up-to-date news, or within 24 hours. You can go there. We also have forums, and we also have forums, the chat, for Monday Night Raw chats, and usually the pay-per-view chats too. But right now what I'm going to do is I'm just going to do like a little bit of news, kind of like what the old Unsquared Circle used to do, except a little less formal. Not so much of a news broadcast as like maybe the soup. I'm just kind of going to lay it all out there and make fun of it or kind of improv it, and we'll see what happens. If you guys like it, let me know. If you don't, as I said, I'm just kind of dabbling in this, and I was kind of bored today, so I figured, why not? So let's kick things off with Diva news. Sorry, we don't have Anonymous Angel here to do the Diva Detour, but apparently there's going to be a Diva Mania where Maria, Jillian Hall, and Tiffany from the WWE are going to be going on a world tour. I don't know what it's about. I don't know what they're doing, but they are going to be apparently going around the world, maybe going to strip clubs or something. I don't know. So I definitely plan to keep up with that story. Definitely keep up with that story at WrestlingRevolution.com. Also, some TNA news. Chuck Palumbo was basically ripping on TNA because he has every right to do so, and he was basically saying that TNA underpays their talent. Yeah, you're very observant there, Chuck. Also on top of that, Miss Brooke Adams, aka Miss Tessmatcher. I don't know how to pronounce her name. She apparently suffered from a broken jaw. And she apparently was checked in the hospital, had wires and stuff put into her mouth. I don't know why she was checked in, but yeah. And also on top of that, Hernandez is coming back. Now, as everybody knows, John Cena was injured this past week, and he has that hip injury, and well, I couldn't be happier just because I honestly and truly want him to be gone for a long, long time. However, a lot of the people are saying that he probably will be back in action sooner than we all hope, and that, well, really it's not that bad. It's just he needs to kind of be light on it, and he'll probably do some upcoming Raw, probably just do like promos and stuff like that, not do too much in-ring work. On top of that, Kane was kind of, sorry, I'm looking over, my laptop's over here with the news. As I said, this is kind of informal, I'm just kind of doing it. If it gains popularity, then maybe I'll get a little more into it. I might even put some pictures up here where my hand is. But as of right now, I'm just going to roll on along. Kane was talking about in an interview about how he was very upset how his program with The Undertaker was cut short due to injury. Actually, I thought it ended on a good note. Kane burying The Undertaker. I am a big fan of Kane and his world title reign for the past couple months. I am not disappointed whatsoever how their program went and ended, as a matter of fact. I think it ended at a great point with the Buried Alive match. I think if they would have done it any longer, it would have dragged out way too long. Well, we all know about the Jeff Hardy debacle where cops raided his house and found that he had a drug farm, well, not really a drug farm, but like loads of drugs there, and that he was going to be drug trafficking. Sorry, I keep stepping on something over here. Really, do we have to drag this out any longer? I mean, they expect him to plead guilty. They'll probably get a plea bargain out of him. And why is he TNA champion? I mean, really, why is he TNA champion? I mean, Jeff Hardy just irks me. I mean, how they can put over a guy whose personal life is like this. I mean, honestly, really, okay, I'm going to move on. I could go on this all day. I just don't want to. Well, in more of independent news, apparently Nicholas Gage, who is apparently a Nicholas Wilson, I do believe, he's been charged with he's been charged for bank robbery that he apparently committed. He basically walked into a bank, handed a note to the lady, said, "I'll shoot you if you say anything." He walked away with $3,000. wow. I think his bail's like $150,000 because he eventually turned himself in, which, I mean, I don't know. Why would you go and rob a bank? I mean, you're a pro wrestler. You think you can really pull that off? I don't think so. You're no Mark Wahlberg from the Italian Job, or one of the Ocean's crew, or whatever. But anyway, so he turned himself in, and he's got a large. He made off with $3,000. However, he needs $150,000 for bail. I don't know who this guy is, but it sucks to be you. Well, in WWE/TNA news, Mickie James was on an interview recently talking about how the WWE dropped the ball in her country music career, which I kind of like her song, Hardcore Country. I mean, I'm not a country fan at all, don't get me wrong, but it's actually, from what I've heard, it's actually a halfway decent song, so, I'm halfway impressed. So, although Mickie, I really think that if you're going to be a wrestler, you're going to be a wrestler. If you're going to be a country star, like Jericho, I don't mind Jericho having Fozzy on the side, and whenever he's in WWE, he's in WWE. Whenever he's off on the road doing Fozzy, he's doing Fozzy. I don't like it when they try to mix the two together, like Cena and his rapping curtain. No. Also, in more tragic news, Hulk Hogan's mother passed away, I do believe, at the age of 88. Sorry, Hulkster. Good luck with that, though. Also, news coming out that Jeff Hardy Matt Hardy, who is probably going to debut at the TNA pay-per-view, is saying that he is going to change pro wrestling forever. Really? Matt, are you really thinking that you're going to change pro wrestling forever? Whatever. Also, on top of that, John Cena is up for an ESPN award or whatever, where he's supposed to be the coolest guy of 2010. No, he's not the coolest guy of 2010. I mean, I get it. He's a nice guy. He does the Make-A-Wish thing. He's a really good guy. Outside the ring, John Cena's a good character. He's a good guy. I will not deny that. But in the ring, you can't stand him. But apparently he's up for an ESPN online award or something like that. Speaking of which, did you hear that the Unsquared Circle won a award for Best Review? Congratulations.
I would like to thank the Academy.
Yeah, moving on. Also in WWE news, Tiffany was apparently in an interview, and she says that the Kelly McIntyre angle they're working right now was apparently for her and her husband, which would have made sense. But now they have Kelly and they let go of Tiffany, which doesn't make any sense. Why would you? I mean, I get Kelly's hotter, but Tiffany was just hot, and she was good on screen. She wasn't that great of a wrestler, but she was good on screen. She was a decent general manager, I thought. So she said that angle was supposed to be her and Drew. They were talking about it, and now it's Kelly and Drew, and whatever. In WWE news, apparently Vince McMahon now is taking on more roles in his own company with the new 3-year agreement that he has now signed with World Wrestling Entertainment, his own company. Not only is he CEO and chairman, he's also now a director and a creative writer, and on top of, I think, some other things. So it's like, dude, you need to learn to let go. You need to learn just to not be a controlling freak. And on a final note, in WrestlingRevolution.com news, the pay-per-view predictions contest is going to be starting at the Royal Rumble this year, and it'll run through WrestleMania, or if we decide to run it longer, maybe. It all depends on if I'm winning or not. Check out WrestlingRevolution.com. It is the epic center for your wrestling needs. I got all of my material from WrestlingRevolution.com. As a matter of fact, here, I can even show it to you. Right here. See? Hold on. Ooh. See, this is what I'm using. And see, you can see WrestlingRevolution.com. See, I can't scroll down because I don't have a scroll button, but, go to the site. Register. It's free. See? Isn't it nice? Anyway, somebody just Facebooked me. Alright, so I will, as I said, I'll do this on like a weekly basis, I guess. I'm going to just take news from the site and put it on YouTube, and you guys can do what you want with it. I am Bobby Black from the Unsquared Circle, and I am